Tucked away at the northern end of the Placencia Peninsula is the quiet village of Riversdale. It's a small coastal community with just over 100 residents, but what it lacks in size it makes up for in heart. Most folks here make their living from the sea, working in fisheries or welcoming visitors through the tourism industry. It's a place where the ocean isn't just a view, it's a way of life. For 16-year-old Holly Fox, life begins and ends with the sea. The Caribbean isn't just her backyard, it's her playground, her classroom, and her passion.
From ever since I small, that all my dad taught me for do, my dad teach me. I have a brother, but he not do it, so I become the one that take over the driving, the spearfishing, the diving, and all of that.
She is closely related to Hector Martinez, Vice Chair of the Belize Shark Fishers Association. Like Holly, Hector has spent his life riding the waves and reeling in the catch. For the Martinez family, the salt life is a legacy passed down from one generation to the next.
One of them is my brother. So he works with my dad, and a lot of what I know, I learned from my dad, and so he's learning those same things from my dad. He's really a good free diver. He does a lot of lobstering. So I think he's learning the important stuff when it comes to lobstering. Release the small lobster, release the lobster with eggs, the lobster with tar spot. He's learning all of that from my dad, and he comes out with us now and again, and so he's learning the science side of it.
Anderson Martinez doesn't just dip his toes in the water, he dives deep. He's Hector's younger brother and a skilled free diver who spends most of his days beneath the surface, spearfishing and harvesting lobsters in the crystal clear waters off Riversdale.
I was born into this life, right? From very young, I've come out to sea. So, my dad, this is a trade he learned, and so he taught me all about the sea. I'm a lobster fisher, and I also love doing spearfishing. So the love for the sea, it means a lot for me, because with the sea, it's all about sustainable fishing, right? Because you gotta keep this going for years, right? And sustainable fishing gonna make that happen.
This also too, we have 2 different species here.
Isela Martinez is their sibling. She's no stranger to the sea, but she's taken her love for the marine life in a fresh direction. She's a seaweed farmer working with one of the ocean's most powerful superfoods. And while most folks dry seaweed the old-fashioned way, out in the sun, Isela's trying something new. She's experimenting with greenhouse drying to see if it can boost her harvest and maybe even her profits.
The main purpose for this greenhouse is because, we have a lot of rain, but then apart from that, it's just we're providing the country and also internationally, we're providing a more high quality seaweed because as you can see, the cover, whatever bird or anything, leaves, anything that could contaminate it, it won't be contaminated due to the structure that we have here.
And then there's Fernando Castaneda, better known as Nando. He's part of the Martinez clan, and like the rest of the family, the sea runs in his veins. Nando's a seasoned fisherman who knows the waters off Riversdale like the back of his hand. If it swims, he's probably caught it.
Famous since I got memory, yes, and we live at Riversdale, but they had a time that we live about 1 year in a key named Cipro Key. And there I was like 8, 9 years old, and I would be diving with my dad all those time, and then back to Riversdale, and been here all 23 years that I have, I've been here, and every single day I head out, dive lobster or fish, coming back to Riversdale. That's basically what we do, yeah.
For the Martinez family, life revolves around the sea, and now Jessica Quinlan has joined that tradition. Together they study the marine life just off the coast of Riversdale, harvesting everything from seaweed to seafood. But it isn't about making a living, it's more about doing it responsibly. Sustainability is at the heart of everything they do, making sure the ocean's bounty is there for generations to come.
When I start work with Hector and Jess, I get full like being a part of the science team, and my dream now is to become a doctor marine biologist. And I also study a lot of ocean stuff. I study corals, fish. I just finished my advanced scuba, and I just keep on it. I like it, love the ocean. Without the ocean, I don't know why I could. I love the ocean so much, and just my dream for keep on working in the ocean and stuff like that.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.